This is an excerpt from the book To Be or To Do: The Secret to True, Lasting, Authentic, and Fulfilling Success in a World of Fakes and Mediocrity, written by Bodas Jumesi. You can order your copy from Amazon or locally by clicking the Telegram link in the video description. Around 600 BC in ancient Greece, theatrical culture was on the rise and quickly became very popular throughout the Greek Empire. Thousands gathered in theaters to watch actors perform. These actors were called hypocrites, where we get the word hypocrite in English today. With the number of actors on stage limited to 2 or 3, plus the fact that they were exclusively male for a while, it is obvious that one character had to play several roles in the same scene and play. This brought about the necessity for stage masks, as they permitted quick transitions from one character to another. The actor will go behind the backdrop, quickly put on one mask, go out and act in the character portrayed by the mask, then go back, put on another, and come out to reply to the previous character. These masks were able to solicit real emotions and dread from the audience, as they were made with exaggerated facial features and expressions. Hypocrite actually means an interpreter from underneath, as the actor interpreted each character from underneath the mask, and you never could quite tell who exactly was behind that mask. Over the years, this has given us our definition for a hypocrite today, as someone who acts in contradiction to their stated beliefs and/or feelings. If you use social media often, you must have come across some expert daring you through social media ads to join their network and achieve your dreams quickly, often by signing up for a quote-unquote free course. Fake gurus. The internet has seen a tremendous increase in the number of these gurus. It may be questionable whether they are really experts at the craft they claim, but they are certainly one at preying on people's insecurities and desire for to-do kind of success. They flaunt before your eyes the prospect of making money easily and very fast if you just learn some easy skill they discovered. Just like a carrot being dangled before a donkey, they rent expensive mansions and cars and tell you everything belongs to them, and they'll teach you for free how to get there. The big question has always been, did these people actually make their fortune, that if they have any, from the skill they are trying to teach you, or they are going to make their fortune in the process of attempting to teach you the skill? Think about that, which in this later case means the skill in itself is worthless. What matters is their simulation of teaching it to you. So you have people who are trying to make fast money off people who are also seeking ways to make fast money. How interesting. This is why the principles in this book are very important, else you can spend a lifetime being a victim to such people and schemes. In the previous chapters, we established that there are two categories of people: to be people and to do people. To be is to develop the belief system, mindset, values, and character of the subject matter you aim at becoming. While to do is to portray, manifest, or express the features or characteristics of a subject matter. So meanwhile, to be entails committing yourself to a set of values and discipline to go through a process so that you can finally emerge as whatever you have set yourself a goal to become. To do is the shortcut where instead of going through the process, you decide to just go straight ahead and fake the physical features or characteristics of what you're after. Why go through all the pain to let a seed die and grow to produce a tree that would bear fruit, and you wait for them to ripen so that you can harvest ripe looking juicy fruits, when you can just take the shortcut and carve some artificial fruits, paint them to look even more beautiful and brighter than the originals? That's the to-do mindset. will you then consider a to-do person as a hypocrite? If pretending to be something that you're not is termed hypocrisy, then, like the rising industry of fake gurus, it beckons us to ask the question, are you a hypocrite? That question generally makes one uncomfortable, but if we must be honest with ourselves, it is a question we need to ask ourselves often. Many times in life, you're still in the process of becoming something. As a matter of fact, every time. This is because life in itself is a never-ending process. Therefore, it will be safe to note, given that we are not aiming at reaching an endpoint, but rather who we become, we might actually never stop becoming nor fully become till we die. So you are maybe in college, following a process that you hope to become a professional in one skill or the other at the end. Though now you may have an idea or master some aspects of the skill you aim at becoming, until you complete the process and commit yourself to continuously grow in that discipline, you can't for sure say you have become. But does that make you a hypocrite? So the difference between someone who is still in the process and someone who is an outright hypocrite is admittance. To be in the process means you admit that you have not yet become and you're consciously working towards that. And that makes you a to-be person. But a to-do person will end as a hypocrite because to them, given that they have taken the shortcut and they have faked success, there is nothing more to do again. It never crosses their mind that there could be something wrong. And speaking of admittance, this reminds me of a powerful story shared by one of the world's greatest broadcasters of blessed memory. You can consider this a tribute to Larry King.
Doors got thrown out by radio stations, but one station, a small station, hired me. And they said, we think you have some talent. The first person gets fired or leaves, you got the job. Wow, I hung around that station, I swept up the floors. I watched them do news, I watched them do sports, I watched them do disc jockey work, interviews, anything, just to absorb it, waiting for my break. Then one day I got it. On Friday, the general manager called me in, he said, Larry, Tom Baird just quit. He quit because he was making $50 a week, and his alimony was $60 a week. Tom Baird, not a mathematical genius, figured out that he cannot survive. So he said, he's leaving, you got the job. This was Friday. Monday morning, you'll be on the air from 9 to 12. You'll play records and you'll talk. In the afternoon, you'll do sports and news. You'll be paid $50 a week. Go get them. Well, folks, I went home that weekend, and I never slept. I kept prowling the rooms. Good morning, I'm Larry, here's my record. Good morning. My name was Larry Zeiger at the time, was legally changed later. So I kept saying, my name is Larry Zeiger. My name is Larry Zeiger. Good morning, how does this sound? My name, I never slept. Now I get to the radio station, it's the morning of my debut, May 1st, 1957. My dream is about to come true. The general manager of the station called me and he said, we're ready for you, Larry. We wish you a great career. What name are you going to use? I said, I got to go on the air in 5 minutes and I don't have a name. He says, well, and he had the paper open, the Miami Herald, and there was an ad for King's Wholesale Liquors. And so he said, why not Larry King? I said, why not? So I was Larry King. Now I go into the broadcast booth. Picture this. My theme song is Les Elgart swinging down the lane. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum. I'm going to fade the record, turn on the mic, and speak. I fade the record, I turn on the mic, nothing comes out. I bring up the record, I fade the record, and then I look at the clock, it's 4 minutes after 9, and I say to myself, well, I tried, but I can't do it. I don't have the guts. I thought I had it. I don't have the persistence. I thought I had it. Maybe I just wasn't cut out for it. I'm too scared. And the general manager kicked open the door to the control room. And he said, Larry, this is a communications business, damn it, communicate. and he shut the door. And I did something then that I would do today, and I learned something then that I would do today, and that was be honest. I turned on the mic, faded the record, and I said, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This is my first day on the radio. My name is Larry King. That's the first time I've ever said that. I have been sitting here scared to death, and you've been hearing music going up and down, probably wondering if there was an earthquake in the station. But I want to tell you, I was scared to death, because all my life I wanted to be in radio. Now I had my chance, and I was scared. So bear with me. I really want this. I want it to work. So I'm going to do my best. At that minute, I had them, and I never, ever again was ever nervous on radio or on television, because I learned a simple truth that day. If you're honest with your audience, you can't go wrong. If you screw up a record, so what? It's his first day. Any mistake you make, so what? It's his first day. Give the kid a break. So it forged me to go on and gave the audience an understanding of what I was going through. And after that, you need talent, you need persistence, you need everything else. But if you got that core, if you're going to be honest, and if you realize that it is not brain surgery, you are not operating on a brain. You're on the radio, you're on television. What you're doing is communicating.
Do you feel that you're living a fake life? Are you unsatisfied with your life and the results you're getting? Do you feel you're not being honest with yourself and you're not living as your true self? Then probably you're living as a to-do person. You definitely want to grab your copy of To Be or To Do to get the secret to live a true, lasting, authentic, and fulfilling, successful life in this world with rising mediocrity and fakeness. Master one of the most powerful principles for career excellence, success, and legacy, which is being true to yourself.